Hello, Namaskar viewers. Team Eastern Himalayan News Services is dedicating this video to all the teachers on the special occasion of Teachers' Day who are actually the silent warriors on this course of pandemic. We've been receiving a lot of videos from all the teachers from across the country, and we're happy to share with you the challenges that they're facing in this crisis moment. I hope you'll like this video, and please give us your honest opinion and keep watching Eastern Himalayan News Service.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Teachers' Day. This is Ritu here from Bangalore.
Hello everyone, this is Priyanka. I am a teacher by profession.
Hi, my name is Richard Gangte.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna Munu and I'm an assistant professor in Sikkim Government B.Ed College, Soreng.
Hi, I'm Johnson Thiru.
Hi everyone, my name is Dina Aslepcha.
Hi everyone, I'm Roslyn Hockey, a teacher of Christ Story School in Imphal, in the state of Manipur.
Namaste, myself Roshan Rai, a science teacher from Daffodils Home Secondary School.
Hello, good evening everyone. I'm Christina Monsa.
I am Hagum Rameswar from Thamaiban.
Hi everyone, my name is Shanur. I am a teacher in Delhi.
This is John Hawkey.
I'm James Hawkey.
Morning friends, I'm Anju.
Hello, my name is Aradhna Tiwari and I am from Victor High School, Bangalore.
Today I would like to share what we teachers are facing in this pandemic situation. So firstly, I would like to thank EHNS. So हामी सबैलाई यादै भएको कुरो हो अहिले we teachers, students हामी सबैले नै यो अहिलेको समयले गर्दा अहिलेको pandemic situationले गर्दाखेरि हामीले we are facing so much problem and schools are all closed. तर पनि स्कुल बन्द हुँदा पनि हामीले अनलाइन क्लास गरिरहेका छौँ र यस अनलाइन क्लासमा पनि हामीले धेरै प्यारेन्ट्सबाट सपोर्ट पाएका छौँ र कति कम्ती मात्रामा हामीले सपोर्ट पाएका छैनौँ सायद उनीहरुकोमा एन्ड्रोइड फोन नहोला कतिकोमा नेटवर्क राम्रो नहोला र पनि हामीले अनलाइन क्लास गरिरहेका छौँ हाम्रो नानीहरुको दिनदिनैको अहिले शैक्षिक योग्यता बढाउने अझै क्षमता होस् भन्ने हामीलाई इच्छा छ र जति पनि नानीहरूले रेस्पोन्स पाएका छौँ उनीहरूले आउँदो दिनहरुमा पनि हाम्रो अनलाइन क्लासलाई त्यसरी नै उनीहरूले रेस्पोन्स गर्ने त्यसलाई नेग्लेक्ट नगर्ने घर बसेर भनी म सबैलाई हार्दिक निवेदन गर्दछु धन्यवाद.
Being a teacher, I can feel it as it's quite difficult for me to keep a track on my student during this online classes. In order to make them focus on their studies during online classes, we have been taking different measures, innovative ideas so that they can learn what we are teaching. We have been making videos and we are sending them in reference to their lessons so that it will be more easier for them to learn it. So most of the struggle we are facing during this online classes is the network issues and the power cuts. If there is no network, then it is quite uneasy for us to make the whole class study at the same time. So this is quite difficult for us. And I would like to thank all the parents and the students who are cooperating with all the teachers.
I, myself in specific, I'm from Kalimpong, and out here our internet connection is very weak. So while teaching, there are hindrances for the teachers as well as the students. There are distractions, there are disruptions. So this is the first important thing that we are facing. And the second one is our lesson plan. What we normally do is we make a lesson for a day and we try to cover that up. We do it, but right now what is happening is because of those connections and the electricity problem and all, we are not being able to complete our lessons in a given time. And we are worried that it might hamper us further in our syllabus.
I have been teaching for last 12 years. During this pandemic, we have shifted from regular classroom teaching to online teaching. But there are many challenges for us teachers and also for our students. The main challenges which I feel we have, the first is to make our class interesting and interactive for our students. Because in online teaching, it is one way of communication. It becomes difficult for a student to communicate with teachers as they do in a regular class. And the challenge for teacher is to make it interesting and include the activities etc. to make it interesting for us students. The second challenge which I feel is how to assess the students' understanding, which becomes difficult in online platform. Thank you.
A lot of challenges came up. First of all, after taking classes since the month of March, what I have realized is in the past 5-6 months, definitely it has created a sense of isolation, not just among the teachers but also among the students, especially students, because they are at a very tender age and they need to be constantly in touch with their friends, and they that social time is very important, which they are not getting.
We are facing is lack of ICT knowledge in teachers. Due to lack of ICT knowledge, the teachers are not being able to connect themselves or make good use of the softwares and the applications which connect themselves easily and which is very easy in taking their online classes.
Now, when we talk about the challenges, what I felt personally was the internet. Always a problem. Sometimes you don't have light. Most of the times you're asking your children, am I audible? Are you there? Am I audible? So that is a challenge. The other challenge that we face is the assessment. You really cannot judge what the child has understood, because it is not a platform where every child can give you their, are comfortable. Even some children are very proactive, they respond and reply, but the children who need special attention, they are the ones I think who are suffering because of this. And if you talk about the one-to-one interaction that we have in class, that is something that brings us close, that is something that creates a bond. That special thing is missing when we talk about online classes. But other than that, I think we will learn and grow, and this platform may also turn out to be a good one. I thank Eastern Himalayan News Service to give me this opportunity to share my views. Have a nice day.
When receive any assistance from school, even the salary have also stopped since the month of April. School has given us salary till the month of April. After that, we haven't get any assistance from school, which means even the family saving, we have wasted even the family saving, which which make us compelled to do other unfamiliar work to keep our kitchen burning, to keep our family support. I have to work in the paddy. I have to do some labor work. I have to earn some wages so that I can keep the demand of my son and the need of my family.
Due to this pandemic COVID-19, the world faced a problem. A complete lockdown is all over the world, and in this Manipur we have the complete lockdown, and due to this lockdown our school have been closed and hotels have been closed. Since our hotels and schools have closed, both of us we did not get a salary, and because of this salary we cannot run a family. I have two sons. My two sons, they cannot get extra extra food. I cannot buy anything. I have no money and I have nowhere to go. Not only me, many problem, but especially my family, because my husband stopped working and I stopped working. Both of us, we did not get a salary, and we are coming to our hometown, that is in Chandel, and we have nowhere to work to earn daily bread. So we do just small little thing, and we try to get a daily bread. I'm sharing this problem so that people will see my problem and the whole world will feel little pity for me, not only for me, for all the people. Thank you.
Hello friends, I'm Laxmikant Salam from Kaksing in the state of Manipur, which is situated in the northeast border state of India. I'm working as a teacher in a private mission school, which is about 65 kilometers far from my hometown. I live with my wife and 2 children and enjoy the family with this my little salary, mere salary. And managing the family with this is a challenge. And unfortunately, the invasion of COVID-19 pandemic brings a sudden impact to the livelihood of people who are challenging like me. It has been imposed lockdown in the state and everywhere to fight the COVID-19. All institutions, markets, malls, schools, colleges, and a university have been closed. The interstate transport services have also been stopped. People are inside their houses. Children stop to go to school, to play, to parks and playgrounds. Everything is in freeze. Besides, no salary is paid for us due to the close of schools. I worry how to manage my family without money. And I do not have other source of income instead. I'm worried just by thinking, how long will we suffer from this difficult condition? Now, survival is impossible without any penny. Sometimes I ask myself, will my family meet starvation? No relief, no care for us. It seems life of a private school teacher is pitiless, really. So friends, it is very hard time to survive. Thank you.
Aware of the fact that COVID-19 pandemic has caused tremendous hardships to all sections of the population across the globe. Here in Manipur too, we are facing immense hardships. And as a teacher, the inability to teach my students satisfactorily is something that hurts me most. Online class has a host of problems both for students and teachers. Unfortunately, not all parents can afford smartphones or mobile or computer for their children. Internet connections and their technical snags has caused lots of disturbances in the teaching process. And as a teacher, private teacher, we are also facing problems financially as we are unable to get a little amount of salary. We are finding very difficult to run our families, which I would not mention here. Parenting also has assumed a new dimension. Controlling confined children, first time in human history, is rather challenging. However, all these challenges, all these hardships and difficulties have taught us a new lesson, how to be more human. And I thank the Almighty for the fact that I'm still alive with my children, with my families and friends. And I thank once again the Eastern Himalayas for giving us this opportunity. Thank you. Stay safe.
Every teacher in the country, my job has changed drastically over the past few months. Standing in front of 50 to 60 children to share my passion for literature every day is what I love the most in teaching. dealing with not being able to do has been a massive adjustment. But like everyone, I've got used to a new normal. Right now, I am at my rental house here in my home, all alone. It has been hard to keep a home going while balancing the pressure of work. I try and find to work wherever I can, and with no salary, with no source of income, it's been difficult to adjust myself during this pandemic. Mm, uh, However, my parents understand the difficulties, so they have been really great in helping me out during this time. I'm very grateful to have their support. Uh, However, in out of this situation, I've learned a lot from all the ups and downs of this unusual time. Uh, Although there have been many challenges, there has also been a huge amount of positivity that has come out. Uh, for example, the appreciation for teachers and the way communities have come together. Now I am looking forward to going back to school and getting back into the classroom. I hope and pray that everything turns into normal and all the everyone, especially the teachers, can get back to normal so that we can share the knowledge, the wisdom to our coming generations, to the children who are our pillars. So, but I hope we will all look back and take something from this time, which will shape the way we live our lives, so that we all feel more grateful for what we have and what.
This is John Hawkip. I'm working as a college teacher in More College, More, Manipur, and I'm working in the Department of Sociology as a teacher, and I'm also the program officer of NSS More College Unit 3. During this time of pandemic, we have faced a lot of problem as a teacher, and the place where I'm posted, it is in the border town of Manipur, adjacent to Myanmar. And the main problem that we face as of now is with the network problem. Students can't come to college for regular class, and our college has been used as a quarantine center, so we are not allowed to enter the college campus. There are students from far-flung villages who don't have access to electricity as well as smartphone, where there are no networks. So there are many students who wants to come and join online classes, but most of them could not attend the classes because of the network problem. And even those students who are in the town, what they face is, due to certain lockdowns and curfews, they can't even move around, and due to the breakdown of economy, most of the students could not even access to internet. So apart from having a regular classes, even online classes is not very much possible. And if you look into the whole scenario, students will lose their academic year. Of course, according to UGC norms, semester 2 and 4 can be promoted, but 6 semesters have to appear their exam. But the problem is, they can appear the exam, but knowledge will not be up to the mark. And especially for those students who are very unfortunate to be outside of the town, will have more problems as of now. Thank you.
COVID-19 pandemic has indeed given us a lot of headaches and problems and hardships. As a teacher, Having to shift from regular class teaching to online mode of teaching has caused extra burden, especially in terms of spending more hours in front of computer, which in turn has led to a lot of strain on the eye and neck. Physically, it's little taxing because we have to monitor the students, we have to read all the assignments, test papers, and all the notes on soft copy using mobile or laptop, which has a lot of strain on the eyes and the necks. Having to teach through internet when the connectivity is not very strong, all the students are not able to attend all the time. All the students may attend and move, exit and enter in between. Some students might not even attend at all. All these hardships that the students face due to the connectivity is also a concern for us teachers, because we cannot do justice to the topic that we are teaching, and it's not their fault. And these difficulties that the students face also indirectly affects us emotionally, because especially students who opt or who has got practical papers are the most sufferers. We cannot do practicals online. So these are the few hardships I faced as a teacher during this COVID-19 pandemic related lockdown, shutdown, curfews, containment, etc.
Firstly, I take this opportunity to thank the Eastern Himalayan News Service for having provided me with this wonderful platform to share some of my experiences on the online teaching. Friends, ever since our country was fettered by the lockdown due to coronavirus pandemic, the teaching learning process is altered to a spanking new concept of virtual classrooms. To cope with it, I have resorted to various social networking sites trying to learn the tools and techniques used in this new method. Here it's very obvious to mention that the technical issue or the network glitch is a major setback. Symptoms like lagging, poor image quality, no connectivity are very common experiences. My challenge becomes intense in developing interest in my students. Therefore, I try to prepare various simplified and comprehensive lessons. It strains me though, but I don't mind as long as my students enjoy and learn the lessons. At times, time management cripples us as we have to attend various calls from the parents and gear up for the next day's lesson. At the same time, we often find ourselves surrounded with the household chores. Anyway, I as a teacher am trying to adopt and adapt the situation. Thank you.
Due to this coronavirus pandemic, well, to tell you the truth, all of a sudden the schools closed down and teachers were not ready, children were not ready, parents were not ready as to how we are going to face this situation. Children's studies, their education was at stake, and then as the human spirit goes, we find out the means, the way to solve the problem. There were many software companies who introduced wonderful softwares for the schools also, like Microsoft Teams and Google. And with the help of these online platforms, we were once again equipped to handle the online classes. Unfortunately, for people who were senior, For teachers who had years of experience but were not very tech savvy, it was a very difficult time. And for my colleagues also, there were many of them who were very stressed, who did not know how to handle the basic computing. And of course, we did help them out, the ones like me and other teachers who were tech savvy, who were able to help out those teachers. And if you see them today, after some months of teaching, even within weeks, they adapted themselves so well to this new mode of teaching. We see them teaching the children with the help of these various web platforms. We see them sharing videos. We see them using the online boards, the blackboards or the whiteboards, and all of them have adapted to it so well. But yes, initially it was a little disconcerting for all of us, this kind of a new change, the new norm that came. And as a teacher, especially on occasion of Teachers' Day, I miss all my children. I miss that one-to-one connect with the children, and hoping and praying that this pandemic goes away and we are able to once again be in the classrooms with our children. But if this is the new norm, then so be it. The teachers all over the world are ready to face it head on. Thank you, and a very happy Teachers' Day to all the teachers around the world.